I suddenly realized that something terrifying was living inside the walls of the hotel. Acting on instinct, I grabbed a plate and slashed at the creature. In an instant, the entire hotel began to shake. The front desk clerk immediately understood what had happened and rushed over, gently stroking the injured creature as if trying to comfort it. Meanwhile, I kept moving from room to room. Soon, a large group of residents appeared, reaching out to touch me as if I were their lifeline. That's when an idea hit me. I asked the residents to help me mark the rooms so I could find a way out. Not long before that, I had made a disturbing discovery: the hotel was shrinking every single day. Whenever I tried to leave, I could never find an exit. Even stranger, I was the only one who seemed to notice anything was wrong. With no other choice, I stayed there for the time being. But I never gave up trying to escape. Seeing the residents cheering, I thought my plan was finally working. Then I returned to my room and realized everyone had started eating. Worse still, they had destroyed my notes. I completely broke down. I kicked everyone out of the room and collapsed onto the bed in despair. That's when I noticed the ceiling light begin to spin. I quickly stepped aside, and above the opening stood a pair of elderly twins. They spoke to me gently, trying to calm me down, and even handed me a cup of coffee, but all I cared about was getting my notes back. The twins reminded me that maybe the exit wasn't the same as the entrance. That suggestion sent me into a rage. I had searched for so long, and still hadn't even found the entrance. I began searching frantically. When I shoved over a wardrobe, I discovered a hole hidden behind it. The twins warned me not to go in danger, might be waiting inside. But for the sake of freedom, I was willing to take the risk. I invited them to come with me, but they preferred to stay in the comfort of that place. So I crawled through the soft, plush inner walls alone. At the end of the passage was a glowing white sphere, like an embryo forming in a womb. The sacred light brought tears to my eyes. I gently tapped the sphere, and a small, adorable octopus emerged. I closed my eyes and touched it, feeling the rhythm of its heartbeat. Suddenly, the octopus let out a piercing scream of pain. The residents rushed into the tunnel, and the front desk clerk burst in, crying as she ran. In that moment, I felt like I finally understood what the octopus was trying to do.